Yes! There you have it. We are back with the Dev Diary. This time we're looking at things that are not tank tracks, I guess you could say, but that I still feel are very important.
I can already see some excitement in the comments about the new colors, so that's certainly also something we're very happy to see in the game.
For sure.
Excited about.
So yes, what you just saw here was a bunch of new quality of life stuff getting added. I think the part people are the most excited about is the Sparks getting a rework.
Yeah, in a way, it's removing a thing from the game, but I think it's something that has been highly requested. I should probably go into some more details with that then.
You can.
So, yeah, we have Sparks in the game, and they offer multiple things. They are, in many cases, very cool to look at, and they also provide information to the players about what's happening, like you're hitting something, you're scraping against something. But we found that it's been a little bit exaggerated compared to what we want. And I know that you personally, Johannes, has also been feeling this a lot when you've been trying to show off the really cool creations.
I've been fighting the fight.
Yeah. I should also mention that actually this build we have here have a bug related to the damage sparks. So that's just something to keep as a note here.
For those who watched the Transform build challenge, they remember this one and how much it sparked. Like many other Transformers, how much it sparked. Look at it now.
As you said that. Right.
I said,
okay.
Look at it now. Hell yeah. Got that. Okay. Yes. It worked every single time before this.
A great blueprint for showing this.
Yeah. Okay. Well, it still sparks.
Let me explain a little bit about what we did. So again, we had some reasons to have sparks, but we found that they were too much. So the sparks that would appear when blocks would scrape against other blocks without any significant negative effects to your vehicle. Imagine just two things scraping against each other slightly or a little bit. In that case, there was a lot of sparks, and we now removed those. You still see the collision damage sparks. So if you have a structure that does very bad things, like this one, then you will still get the feedback in that case. But when it's only lightly scraping, then you shouldn't see it.
Just ignore this blueprint. Don't care about this blueprint. That's wrong. It's something wrong with the blueprint, not the game.
I mean, technically, that is what the sparks indicate. So yeah. So there will be less sparks now. Another thing we've also worked on in this case is to reduce the visual impact of them. So before they would take up the entire screen, fly for a very long lifetime. Now we reduce them so they should help you more clearly see where the collision that's dealing damage is happening. So it's easier for you to do something about it. So as you can see, you will still have collisions. You will still get in trouble for building things that are trying to break the laws of physics, but you will have less sparks overall. Yeah. So yeah, let's move on from that. And
because we do have a little surprise also that I think we should include already now, so we can talk about it while we show the other things. Because what we didn't show in the intro video was that we have a bunch of new blocks as well.
Oh
right?
Yeah, that's true. It's true.
You have built some stuff that uses everything. If you can just remind me which ones it is.
Yeah, I should say that this is a very recent thing to the game. So unfortunately, our Discord testers that are very good at testing and building cool stuff for us haven't had the chance. So I had to spend a little bit of time just throwing some stuff together. Yeah. So for this one, this block here, like that transitions from the square shape into 3 rounded shapes. Ooh. So they're not like. I'll be honest, they are for a select master builder audience, but I have found myself being in that category a few times, wanting these blocks. So we're very happy to add that to the game. There's another one, 2 blocks behind it here. No, not that one, but this one. That one transitions from the square shape on 5 sides, must be, into the rounded one here. So for example, I can imagine a fuselage of a plane going from a rounded shape in the front to a square one in the back or something similar. Yeah, and finally on this one there's also towards the back there is also these here. There's 4 of those, and they provide a similar role but for a smaller rounded shape. So these goes from the square shape on one end to the round on the other one.
Amazing.
Yeah.
You can make a lot more round stuff.
Yeah. It helps you smooth out shapes in general.
Like this thing you built, which is incredibly round. Look at it. It's so pretty.
Yeah, and I think that's what we have. That. Oh, you might also see a few other things in this one. You can see the new colors. For example, we have the salmon color, I would call it. I gotta admit that I am not an expert in this, partly due to being partially colorblind. So I won't go into too much details about the specific colors.
Look at all. Okay, the chat is kind of ruining it. I'm just gonna.
Oh,
whoops. Because you're gonna take the chat and move it over here because
chat.
all of the colors are on the right side here.
Yeah, so we got 18 new colors, and we've been talking to the Discord testers about those, and also trying to find out which one we found was needed.
Look at this.
So,
wow.
So, for example, we have a lot of pastel colors, and we have some more browns, and then we have some more metal-related colors as well. Yeah, it's all the ones.
All the ones after the black one, right?
And speaking of that, we are also doing a redesign of the screen to better group the colors next to each other. So don't be too concerned about where the colors are placed now. You will have a different UI to hopefully improve that experience.
And here's a really cool thing, because you see this button down here. You see now I selected this block with this color. If I click this button down here, then it selects all blocks that has this color, and then I can give those blocks, and only those blocks, a new color.
Yeah. Really a cool feature.
That is actually a super useful feature.
I should clarify that it's not just color it selects, it also selects texture.
Yeah.
So if you have used different textures around, you might need to do it a few times to get all the blocks, but it should also help you be more selective and not select too much, I would say.
So we can actually do this. Yeah.
Yeah, and you could, yes. So now these are different than the other ones. Yeah. So they will. Yeah, exactly. What else is there to say? Yeah, so with the new interface, we also hope to give some meaningful names to the colors, because I, at least myself, being partially colorblind, can sometimes have a hard time selecting the same nuance of green that I chose in other parts of my structure. And with this, that should also be helpful.
Yeah.
But that's not in this version.
Someone's saying we need to see the tank tracks. I guess I can do both here.
And technically, we did promise it.
Yeah, so technically, I did put up a totally wrong stream title.
And I can try to change some of the colors. I should say that there's some decal work here that also uses colors. So again, you might need a little bit of customization beyond this. In this version, you need to press escape to exit the menu. Just
that's how it is.
Yeah. But that's going to change. What else is there to say? Yeah, I think that's about the colors. We're hoping that we have extended the palette to have fewer gaps, but also to provide even more strength within the categories where we see a lot of player focus, or the colors that they usually use. We want to expand those to have more control, finer detail control.
Yeah.
Yeah. So next up, maybe we should configure a block.
Maybe we should configure a block in your boat.
Yeah,
the boat that you brought.
Yeah.
Because you brought a nice
boat. Oh yeah,
boat.
that also has some new shapes we should take a look at.
Yes.
Yeah. So this was another thing I just put together yesterday, and it features some of the shape transition blocks in the front that we already saw under the windscreen. there.
Move this thing up a little
Yeah.
so we don't.
And
see.
then in the bottom of the hull, we can see that it's using the wedge corner 2x2x4 piece, and what is the one above it called? This one I can't remember. I just named them yesterday. Inverted corner block. So they're similar to the existing ones. They're just a longer version of it. So if you go to the back of the boat here, you can see that it has the old shapes that creates this 45-degree angle inwards, I guess you could say, and with the other ones it's a longer version. So in this case it has the same general shape but with different, it calls
Right.
it's a stretched forward part. Yeah.
And here comes the controversial part,
Oh yeah.
because
We have a brand new Configurator UI.
we have changed the UI again, Chad.
And it probably won't be the last time.
We changed the UI again.
But we are all doing this to solve various problems. So perhaps I should provide a little bit of
Yes.
explanation for why we're doing this. So first of all, the old UI was very cramped. You will have seen the delay, duration, and pause UI being smacked down on top of each other with not a lot of space to control. And especially with controller, navigating these things with a virtual cursor was also a bit tedious. So that has been an important part. Then we also want to add more flexibility, specifically with the aiming servo. You will also see that there's a lot of options, and we're likely to add more options to certain blocks in the future. We don't want the game to always be constrained if we need something specifically. Then we want to be consistent with the left sidebar with the 2.0 changes, and that also goes for the block styling. And then we've provided names to the input, so it's easier to understand what does pressing spacebar do here. It provides the accelerate functionality.
You see that? It's so much better.
So there's that. What do we?
Please give it a chance.
So we have new icons for them, and we have new. You can see there's a turn left and right here, or counter clockwise and clockwise as well. And we also want to provide it with better undo functionality. So that's going to be two.
Killer Die 9 is saying, let me guess, next update color is also on the side.
That is very true.
That is extreme. We're actually working on that right now. You're a smart man, Killer Die.
I should also mention that as part of this, we're also trying to improve selection. In this particular version, it's not better, but in general, we want to make it so you can easier select blocks within this menu. So we can show that off right now, but it's being worked on. Yeah.
Hold up, which cockpit is this?
It should be the regular.
Oh yeah, it's just the old. I think everything looks better now.
It's the new colors.
It's just because it's the colors and you rounded everything. I thought for a second we leaked something, but we did not.
I'm sure we have leaked something. I'm just not sure what it is.
Probably, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. What is the red 60 for? What does that mean? What does red 60? What does red 60 mean? Was it something I show here or something?
Oh, it's the FPS counter in the lower left corner.
Oh, it's frames.
I think we're in developer version, so there's some extra UI elements present and additional bugs.
Good to
which we
prove that we're running a steady 60 frames.
Yeah. And of course, the bugs we will do our hardest to slay before we release.
Is the whole update free? Well, there's going to be the campaign that you can wishlist now on Steam called Frozen Tracks, which is not going to be free, but it's going to be a huge free update. Yeah. Everything you've seen so far is free, aside from the store page. These blocks you saw here, the surprise blocks, they're also free. Yeah. And everything in regards to, of course, the quality of life stuff is free. It would be. Yeah. We're not that insane that we're gonna start charging money for quality of life stuff.
Bug fixes are free.
So yes, and the blocks, all the 5 new blocks you saw here, they're also free. Every block you've seen so far is free.
The new tank
The new tank tracks, yes. Every block you've seen revealed so far in 2.2 is all free.
Yeah, but as always, I have to say that the salaries have to be paid.
Yes.
You have to eat.
Yes.
Jamie has to eat.
Jamie has to eat.
So,
it's all for Jamie.
So we do need to make some paid content.
Are
And
the
we do hope that you will support us so we can continue to update the game. Because we really like working on this game.
Yeah.
Making it better.
Someone's asking, are the colors DLC? They're also not DLC.
No.
Like again, everything we're showing right now is free. Yeah. The colors too.
Yeah. So that was a lot of various things and much more to come. But that's all that's on my list. Do we have more questions we want to take?
Yes, fire away some questions while I goof around in Pioneers.
Oh.
Yeetify, last second just built me this.
Oh.
Zombie apocalypse truck, I guess.
Yeah, I'm not sure what else you would use it for.
W update, W. Can we get an old UI toggle? Nope. I thought we had put that behind us. Bro, I randomly started buying every DLC for this absolutely amazing game. Thank you, Krypton. We very much appreciate that and appreciate you.
Yeah.
Cat earband head accessory needs to be added. Agreed. I love your game. We love you, Crazy Hollow. Will you add more odd with block supports? I'm for that. I tell them every day we need more odd blocks, but they say, Johannes, they're not ready. That's what they tell me.
There might totally be new odd width blocks coming in the future at some point, but right now we are very much focusing on the even width ones. There's a lot of things to keep in mind when designing odd width blocks. One being mirror mode, for example, that at this point in time only supports even with mirror mode.
Yeah. Are there going to be more decorations? I don't think so. Not in this update.
No, it's not specifically planned, but yeah. There might be one.
Yeah. Which one?
We'll see. We'll see. No promises.
Okay. I don't even know what that is.
No promises.
I'm trying to convince my dad to get this game. Get him in your room right now and I'll talk to him.
Right. Yeah.
That guy's dad. Get it. Are non-DLC... Oh, there's an actual legitimate question here. Are non-DLC players going to be able to join sandbox servers of the map like High Seas?
Oh yeah, so the new DLC?
The new Frozen map. The snow map.
Yeah, so we're planning to do it... I think I can talk about this. But
go ahead.
Current plan, at least, is to do it like we did Airborne for various reasons that should become more apparent as we reveal more features for that.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't want to say too much about it yet.
Also, we have that guy's dad watching right now.
Oh.
Alabama Rick 188's dad. You need to get him Trailmakers.
Yeah.
Look at this. Yes. This is... He's gonna have a future in engineering if you give him Trailmakers.
It's a multiplayer game.
It's a multiplayer. He can make friends.
Join in on the fun.
The world's smartest community.
Mm-hmm.
Do the right thing for your boy. I need Flashbulb Games merch, don't we all?
Yeah, true.
Do tank tracks have suspension?
Yeah, they're built-in suspension. So I think we showed that off to a large degree in the live stream where we revealed them. But basically, when you run over rocks, you would see the individual wheels within the track move up and down as they cross them. Maybe we even have a blueprint so we can show it off.
I'm doing something else now. I'm being told to shoot. Okay, you did not like that.
No, I don't know.
I'm not gonna take out the big tank tracks because every time I've used them lately, they've been kind of a mess. Yeah.
What did you do to my...
But I am gonna spawn that thing.
Okay. You're not gonna drive over a rock at least.
And then I'm gonna shoot that tank track.
Okay. How does that work? I haven't tried that.
Can I not shoot it like this? There you have it.
Gone. Yeah. Let's just say we haven't gotten to adjust those things, and yeah, there's a long list of things we need to go through, and we're taking them based on the importance right now.
They are
Yeah.
very movable though. God damn, where did that go?
Yeah. But it is on my checklist of tweaks, health. That is.
Yeah.
Of course, wheels in general have a. There's more to it than just a number.
Someone's asking if we can show the terrain deformation. Is that, can we use like some mud? Is there some mud here? Because we actually haven't really showed it yet.
Should be some. I'm not
I need to
super
get your
familiar.
vehicle here. There's some muddy islands out here now.
I haven't tweaked the control scheme for this one, so it might be. Well, are you doing it better than I am? Is this allowed?
I'll even land it. Watch this.
Watch this. Let's see. Damn.
Damn.
Okay, I'm not going into a dogfight with you.
W's and chat. Can we see maybe some terrain deformation here?
So actually, the tank tracks are the worst at showing deformation because
true.
they're generally distributing the pressure
That's
over
true.
a larger
That's actually a
space.
useless example.
So
What about this truck here, maybe?
let's see.
It uses some very big wheels. Maybe we just get rid of the pyramid head here.
Crossover.
I wish.
Is it set up here? I'm not sure.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, you can see it. So
That's deforming.
I should say in the past we did have something that looked like deformation with the tracks being drawn on top that would do some what's called normal overriding the normal buffer, which would make it appear as if it was going into the terrain, but it wasn't. With this, it actually is deforming the terrain.
Yes, it is. There you have it.
Yeah.
We got deformed mud.
Yeah. And more to come on that related
Yes.
to that.
Oh yes, much more.
Very
Much
excited
more
to
exciting stuff. Yeah.
see that. Yeah. All right.
All right. I think that's it. Unless there are any more burning questions. Johannes is mid-free. I don't know what that means. I have a new idea for an update. That's a new one.
Are you pitching that right now?
I've never heard that. I've heard that before.
It's one of the viewers. Sorry, I misunderstood.
Is there a new DLC more geared towards mech building? Not this time around. But I will say that the Sparks thing, if there's any community that benefits from the new Spark rework, it's the mech builders.
Yeah.
Because my God, the mech builders have suffered for so long under the tyranny of the insane Sparks. And it's going to be better for you guys, especially.
Visually.
And
audible.
you still need to get good.
Yeah. It's also not going to make the sounds that are normally associated with them. So it's not just visually.
And now people are asking for release date, and I think that's as good a time as any to stop it.
Yeah.
And say thank you for tuning in this time around.
Yeah.
Next week will be equally exciting.
Oh.
Thank you also, Rune, for joining me.
No worries. Anytime.
And I'll see you guys in a week.
Yep. See you then.